A hearty welcome to all of you. In this video, we are about to discuss about the research roadmap. Actually, when we start our research work like PhD or any other project, there arises difficult situations before us. But when we prepare a roadmap, a plan, action plan such that we do them stepwise such that we get our work easier. Means this video will help us to a simple process to make our research work easier without any hassles. Very first topic we have to discuss here it is defining domain and topic. In this one, it is considered as a very first step in research process. You have to find out the area of interest, next the domain in that one, then you have to finalize the topic there, and you have to initialize the various key variables which you are going to use for your work. After doing this step, next you have to move towards the second one, carrying out the literature survey and synthesizing the existing methods and their results. Here we have to go through the previous existing methods by the means of research survey, and we have to search for any theorems or any methods or any algorithms and their results, and we have to make them year-wise, or we have to frame them based upon their methodology or application. We have to categorize them. Later, we have to write the questions. Writing questions means it is not a big task here. Here we have to set up some valid questions. Valid doubts might be arising. We have to make them a frame, means what is the thing I am doing is correct or not, such that we have to prepare a questionnaire and we have to search for the answers for those questions. Later, once the questions are framed, we have to identify the correct approach to the problem. We have defined the domain and topic. There we come across a top problem. For that problem, we have to identify the exact approach, means collection of data. It might be collection of data, or it might be like what you call an algorithm, or a block diagram, or a process flow. We have to make that work. Later on, once the correct approach is identified, we have to compile the outcomes of previous methods by means of a systematic review. Means we have to check for the various methods that has been carried out in the literature for the particular domain and topic, and we have to make a simple tabular column to mention each and every outcome of those methods via systematic review. Next one, prepare a list of expected outcomes. After comparing the outcomes, we have to, in our method, we have to list out. After see these two methods, that is comparing the outcomes of previous methods. Next, prepare list out of the expected outcomes, means what are the outcomes will arise or will we achieve in our work. We have to make a note of them. Later, we have to prepare a methodology. Now we have gone through domain and topic, we have gone through literature, we have put on the questions, we have obtained the approach, we have once again seen the results available in the previous methods, and we have estimated results of our work. Then we have to prepare a methodology, and then we have to carry out that one for testing our application. This is how we can carry out the methodology. Later, once we get the results must be analyzed by a subjective manner as well as an objective manner. Subjective means we have to give a brief or thorough description with respect to the results and compare on in line with the method, proposal method. Later, we have to check them objectively also. Objectively means parameter wise. When we are comparing the proposed results, proposed method results, and the already existing previous method results, we have to put down few parameters for a comparison purpose. That's it called as objective analysis. Once it is done, later I have to move towards reporting the findings here. Means I have to report the findings via progress reports. Depends upon it varies from university to university. Once the findings are come out, we have to discuss with our supervisor or any of our friend who is well expert in this research. We have to prepare the progress reports. Later, we used to go for publications. When you submit our papers to the publications, the journal people, we have to go for the field journals. When you go to the field journals, the blind review they send might have some comments. Those comments will be helpful for carrying our work smoothly. And if possible, we can apply our work. If it is a path breaking one, we can apply it even for the patents. Once the findings are reported and published, we have to once again repeat the entire procedure. This way, when we plan our what you call the research roadmap, it feels very easy, and the burden which all of the researchers nowadays have, how to start, how to follow, will be erased easily, and we will feel enthusiastic when you have a clear roadmap or a clear action plan for our research work. Hope this video helps you to understand what is happening with respect to the research work, what we are carrying out. Thank you.